the sixth extinction. Okay, and this the sixth extinction is taking place right now. It's being caused by us, the Homo sapiens. It's due to lumbering, overpopulation, pollution, and global warming. Okay, so like there are few causes for this. These are the few causes. Now, this diagram represents how we are. We're like this one man. He represents the entire population, and this is a tree which is supporting him. It gives him everything he needs. Okay, and he's getting food from it, shelter, clothing, everything. And now that's how it was. This is how it is now. This is our race, a giant serpent. Okay, we've grown and grown. We're the dominant species now. So now we're like eradicating everything. We need it. We have to keep going. We have to evolve. We have to become the best species ever. And now we're so obsessed with constantly feeding ourselves. We're consuming ourselves at an incredible rate. And now we're eating ourselves, and we don't even know that we're killing ourselves in the process. So we just want to keep on going. We have to get more. And then it has taken a major role on all living beings, especially in the oceans and in the rainforests and woodlands. In the oceans, fishes have suffered a major hit. The death toll is becoming extremely high because of overpopulation that's led to overfishing. Okay, some people are fishing against government laws also. And now they're like killing everything. They just take everything with them. Now sharks, people didn't used to eat sharks, and now they're cutting them up and all that stuff, so just so that people can have a delicacy. I mean, like, what's the point in that? So ocean life is taking a major hit. I don't think there's going to be any ocean life in the next 100 to 1,000 years. We'll probably be reading about it in our history books. Okay, now the great white shark was the most fearsome predator in our planet, and the cuttlefish was a very interesting creature, and they used to live on the planet Earth. So that's how it is for oceans. But on land, things aren't looking too good, because in the woodlands and in the rainforest, we're chopping down acres and hectares of forest land just to make farms and all, metropolises, freeways, highways, anything you want, you just build it there. Who cares about the animals? They can go fend for themselves. They're supposed to be smart, otherwise they don't deserve to live. That's how our attitude generally is. Now, by doing this, we don't realize that we're severing the link which connects all living beings on the planet. Some people call it the web of life, and if you cut even one strand of the web, it's very destructive to the entire environment. So, like, if all these are going to die, then we're going to be next soon, because we depend on some things for our life. We depend on like domesticated animals for food, and like sometimes clothing. In the case of like sheep, for wool. But we don't rely on these. We don't see what's the use of these poisoned frogs or foxes or bears. We don't really need them actually. We think that, hey, this is some cheap animals, they can go and die for all I care. And then we come to lumbering. Trees are extremely precious to our planet. Without our planet is dead. There would be no life at all if it weren't for trees. They give oxygen, and they provide important source of wood and lumber for our planet, and for us also. So without trees, we'll still be dead, and that's how we're going to be, because the amount of trees which are being cut down are enormous. To make so many buildings and to furnish them also, we need like so many trees. So like trees are being cut down indiscriminately. We don't care about trees anymore. That's how it's going to be for trees. And then we have pollution. This is the most common form of death on our planet. Turtles are killed because of plastic pollution thrown into the sea. So many birds are killed because there's plastic balloons. They're thrown into the air, and the birds they fly straight into them. And the kite strings also, they're so sharp. Birds cut their legs nicely on them. They fall onto the earth and they die. There's nothing that can do for them. So like that's the thing of our planet. That's the situation of our planet now. And then there's always global warming. Like whenever the ice caps and polar glaciers melt, there's always more water, because ice is just another state of water. So whenever that happens, the water in seas and oceans will dramatically increase. Even a few inches or even 1 foot of increase increase in the water in oceans will be enough to submerge our entire planet in water. We don't have to do anything. Nature's taking its own course now. She's striking back at us. We always knew she would do that, but we thought like, hey, it's nature's come first. We can go get with some army tanks around. We can use some missile against it and destroy it. So like that's how our general attitude is. Most people think that like animals don't really matter a lot. They don't realize that all of us are linked together. And like we're all gonna die out. Unless each of us like produces our consumerism to like a manageable rate. I'm not saying don't buy anything. You buy what you need. You have to learn to prioritize what you need and what you don't need. So like if you can do that, you'll be doing like playing your small bit in the part which you're supposed to do to save your planet. You can't just say, oh, hey, too much of rainfall, let the government handle this. Oh man, it's so hot, let the government hand out more ACs. They don't realize that they're using more natural resources for that. They don't realize how precious this actually is. And in 10 years, we might be going extinct. Because in 10 years, all fossil fuels upon this planet will be extinguished for good. Water will reach such a polluted state, it's not going to be funny at all. Most people just laugh and say, hey, future generations, I'm not going to be alive that time, so I don't have to suffer. They don't realize they're just destroying what they're supposed to give their children or grandchildren. It's like the same as giving your child a slap on his birthday. How would your child feel about that? He'd feel like so angry. That's what you're doing now. Instead of giving a slap, you're doing something much more serious. You're killing him. You're killing him indirectly by your actions. Of course, you might be a bachelor or not, but that's not the point. You're killing the future generation of humans, Homo sapiens. We're the most intelligent species on this planet. If anybody can save this planet, it's us. Thank you. My name is Vignesh and I'm from class 7.
Thank you.